All right, this is problems 45, 46, 47, and 48 for your final review. We're almost done. We are finding the volume of a square pyramid shown below. Remember, your volume formula for a pyramid is V equals the area of your base times the height, all divided by 3. In our case, my base is a square, so I'm going to do base times height to find the area, which is going to be 11 times 11, which gives me 121. We're in luck because our height, boom, is already given to us, h, so we just have to plug in b and h. So we're going to do 121 times 15 divided by 3. When I do 121 times 15, we get 1815, and we still need to divide that by 3. Make sure it's 3, not a 2. When I divide that by 3, I get 605 as my final answer. Again, we're talking about volume, so it'll be units cubed or centimeters cubed in this case, but that should be your answer. The next one, we are finding volume again, but the only difference is we are given slant height. Before we go anywhere, we're talking about square pyramids, so this length is also 10. But we need to find our height, which is this length here. So I'm going to draw in this beautiful little triangle. Now I know this whole side is 10, and this stops right at the middle. So this little guy has to be 5. And we're going to use a squared plus b squared equals c squared to find our height, h. This one is our hypotenuse because it's across from a right angle, so it's going to be c. 5 is going to be our a value. We're going to plug that all in up here. So I have, we're doing black, 5 squared plus h squared equals 13 squared. When I square 5, I get 25 plus h squared equals 13 squared, which gives me 169. We're going to subtract 25 from both sides. When I do that, we're going to go down here. We get h squared equals 144. And when I take my square root, I find that h equals 12. Now I still need to find the area of the base. Eventually we're going to come back and use this number as our height. Again, we have a square, so my area formula is just going to be base times height. In our case, it's going to be 10 times 10, which equals 100. We're finding volume, so we're going to do volume equals big B times h. So 100, which is our big B over here. Our height was 12. When I do 100 times 12, ooh, I almost forgot. When we're doing a pyramid, we have to divide by 3. So don't forget your divide by 3. It's easy to lose. When I do 100 times 12, we have 1200 divided by 3, which would give me 400. The really important thing here is that you do remember the divided by 3, because if I hadn't done that, I'd be just left with 1200, which is an option, but it's the wrong option. You have to choose 400. You need to divide your answer by 3. Sorry, my phone went off there, but your problem's done, and I'm not redoing it. Let's look at this one. 47 says find the volume of the right cone shown as a decimal rounded to the nearest tenth. Your volume formula for a cone is V equals pi r squared h, all divided by 3. They give us our diameter, all the way across. So to find our radius, we have to do our diameter divided by 2. So we're going to do 18 divided by 2, which equals 9. That's going to be our R value. They already give us our height, which is great, so we really just have to plug things in. We're looking for volume. It's our radius squared, which is 9 times pi. I forgot pi. Let's do this. Pi times 9 squared times our height, which is 26, and all divided by 3. If I square 9, I get 81, so I have pi times 81 times 26, all divided by 3. I like to do 81 times 26 and then divide by 3. I lost my calculator. All right, found my calculator. So we're doing 81 times 26 And then that gives me the whole thing equals 2,106 pi divided by 3. I like to divide by 3 first. When I do, I get 702 pi, and then we'll type that into my calculator. And I get 2,205.39. So if I round that, we have 2,205.4, which is B. 48 says find the surface area of the regular pyramid shown to the nearest whole number. To find your surface area, you need to find your lateral area first, and then you have to find your surface area. So we're going to start with lateral area and then add our surface. All right, for my period, my lateral area, for my pyramid, excuse me, my lateral area formula is your perimeter times your slant height divided by 2. They already gave me my slant height, which is great. That's 7. So we have to find the perimeter of the base first. If I look at my base, each side is 5, and there are 4 sides. So P is going to equal 4 times 5, which is 20. So if I plug that into my formula, we're going to have 20 times 7 divided by 2, which is going to be 140 divided by 2, which is 70. So that's my lateral area, but I still have to find my surface area. Remember, your surface area equals your lateral area plus the area of your base. To find my area of the base, B, we're going to do base times height, which is going to be 5 times 5, which is 25. So my final answer is going to be 70 plus 25, which gives me 95. We're talking about area, so it's going to be feet squared. And your answer should be B.